Hello everyone. So today we will continue our daily speaking practice. I'm really close to the test right now, so hopefully I could improve in this just such a short amount of time. Um, Due to some problem with my throat, I'm feeling really bad now. So today I would not repeat questions. I'm not getting any high score in. I would redo it if necessary, but for most of the time, as long as I got a six, I would not redo it to keep my throw work. Wait a minute. Uh, so starting with our first question today. Uh, did I do puzzle in my childhood? Okay. Yes, I did. When I was really young, when I was still young, I often played things like jigsaw puzzle or simple brain teasers. They were a really fun way to keep myself entertained, and they really helped me to develop my problem solving skill and also my criticals, and also develop my patience at an early stage of my life. Oh, I forgot to record. Okay, I'm redoing it. So yes, I did. When I was young, I would play with jigsaw puzzle or silver brain teasers. They were a fun way to keep myself entertained, and they really helped me to develop my patience, my problem solving, and critical thinking skills at an early stage of my life. How much I'm getting? A seven. Perfect. Pronunciation still six, but doesn't matter. Next, next question. When do you do puzzle during a trip or when you feel bored? Okay. So I usually do puzzle when I have actually nothing to do, like feeling really bored, or I just want to take a break from my learning, especially or from away from the screens. So I think there's a nice mental games that allow me to unwind myself. And also on long trips, I sometimes do Sudoku because they are really easy to access through my phones and help pass the time quite a lot when I'm focusing on something else. So stick with two. No, no matter if I get high score. A six, okay, that's enough. Next, do you like doing word puzzle or number puzzle? Which more difficult to you? Um, I think I enjoy both, but I tend to prefer number puzzles like Sudoku or Tintin. Since I'm kind of good with numbers, I'm calculating and simulating events in my brain, so I could possibly do a math question kind of easily. For word puzzle, It depends a lot on my vocab skills. So if I don't really know about a specific vocabulary, I wouldn't be able to solve it. That's what I really don't like about word puzzle. Oh, I forgot to record again. Let's do it again. I think I enjoy both, but I tend to prefer number puzzle like Sudoku or Ten. Because I'm really good with numbers, I can solve math problem quite easily, and I can also simulate events in my brain. So it it for that game, it doesn't really require any more logical precision or concentration. But for word puzzle, it really depends on my vocabulary skills. That's what I don't really like about word puzzle game. Six. Uh, Next question. Do you think it is good for old people to do puzzle? Done. Yes, absolutely. Puzzle are really great for older people because they help keep their mind active and sharp. Activity like crosswords or memory games can improve cognitive function and may even slow down age-related decline. Additionally, they are really enjoyable and give a sense of accomplishment for for older people. How would I still six? Oh gosh. Next. Okay, we're moving on to part two now. Describe a large company you're interested in. Oh god. 这是你好。Okay, let's go. Well, large company I'm really interested in is Google, which is one of the biggest and most influential technology companies in the world. If my memory served me right, it was founded in the United States, but today its products and services are used globally, including in our country. So Google is best known for its really uh, easy to use search engine. But what fascinates me is how incredibly diverse the company has become. It now has developed. They are developing everything from smartphones to laptops to cloud computing services, maybe AI tools, and even self-driving cars to its through their sub apps, the Waymo thingies. Well, the scale of their innovation is truly really impressive. I became interested in Google mainly because I use their products every single day. Whenever I use Google search, Gmail, Google Maps, or even YouTube, the company has created tools that make life much more convenient and connected. And also, I really appreciate Google's ability to combine advanced technology with user-friendly design, which is not something that could achieve easily. And also, I find Google fascinating is because its strong focus on innovation and research. The company the company invests heavily in artificial intelligence AI training, and new technology that could possibly shape the future. Um, let's take uh, uh, let's take an example. Google work on natural language processing and quantum computing shows that it's not just following trends; it's leading it. They're really leading the trends to the futures. And I'm also really impressed by Google's work cultures. As what I heard, it's they're known for encouraging creativity, collaboration between employees, and open communications. Employees are given freedom to explore and discover new ideas and to develop them, which is probably why the companies continue to produce groundbreaking products. Yes, thank you. No, 3 minutes. It's long. At least wait a bit because it's gonna take some time. Let's see. Okay. Well, as far as I know, these AI is great, worse than the normal examiner. So hopefully I will get a 7 on my speaking to make sure that I could get an 8 in overall score. Okay, we're moving on to part 3 questions. In what ways are newspaper better for learning about the news than listening to the radio or watching? I think newspaper offer a level of depth and detail that radio and television often can't provide. And TV and radio tend to focus on shorter, more fast-paced updates of information, while newspaper allow readers to explore issues more thoroughly through long-form articles, investigative reports, and expert commentary. Another advantage is that newspaper let people to read at their own speed, at their own pace. Like they could come back to the information they forget about and allow them to think about what they are consuming. They also tend to include a wider range of perspectives, such as editorials, opinion columns, and database analysis, which help readers develop a more well-rounded understanding of the events happening around them. Oh, 1 minute. Oh, it's a bit too long. Okay. A 7, yes. My vocabulary is 8. Pronunciation still 6. I don't. Maybe it was because my headphones microphone was bad. Who knows? Next question. Do you think newspapers should be completely free to say whatever they want? Interesting questions, I guess. No, I don't think newspapers should have like unlimited freedom, like freedom of what they think and write about is essential for a healthy society. I think there must be a limit to prevent the spread of misinformation, speech that could negatively affect people's our content that could harm national reputation and security. Journalism should be responsible, and it requires a balance because newspapers should be free to criticize, investigate, and question those on duty, but they should also follow ethical standards and be used responsibly when they are published to avoid false or damaging information. That's a six. I don't have any problems about that. Just move on. Next question. What do people enjoy reading in my country? People in my country enjoy a variety of content. Many readers are interested in news, like the entertaining ones, like stories about celebrities, movies, and music. Others maybe prefer a more lifestyle articles such as travel tips, cooking recipes, or health advice. Younger readers like us tend to follow a more technological and business view the news, while the older generations they most really read about politics, the economies, and community issues. So I don't really see a trend here. They just the really habit of everyone are quite diverse. Since people have different interests and access to both print and online platforms. Oh, six, yeah, as long as six. Do you think it is important for people to read a lot? Uh, yes, I do believe reading is extremely important. It helps people to maybe develop their critical thinking skills, expand their vocabulary, and also their experience and their life experience, and also and stay informed about the world. Reading also improves concentration and imagination, which are really valuable in both academics and general settings. And above all, reading exposes people to different cultures, ideas, perspective, making them more open-minded and more empathetic. Uh, yes, a seven. Hooray! Next question. What sort of story do newspapers and magazines publish about well-known or famous people in your country? Oh wait. Well, Um, those sources like newspaper and magazine often publish story about mm, the celebrities, maybe careers, uh, achievement, and their appearance. But they tend to focus on more sensational topics like their scandals, their relationship, and their choices in life. Entertainment magazines in particular highlights fashions, beauty routine, and behind the scene details about celebrities' life. 6 to 5. Yes. No problem. No. Final question. Do you think the media should be allowed to publish story about the private lives of public figures? Well, I think yes. I think the media should also be very cautious when reporting on the private life of public figures, even though us and the audience really want to know more about factual information about public figures. I really think that they should. make sure that those informations could not hurt the one who are in the stories, since we publishing details about someone's personal relationships, family issue, or private moment purely for entertainment is an invasion of privacy. So I think they deserve a certain level of respect, and the media should avoid crossing the ethical line, the ethical boundaries, just to gain more viewers and to sell more newspaper. That's the 65. Yes, thank you. So see you next time. Bye.